Howdy partners, it's Nick the Kid here. No, I can't call myself that. It sounds like I'm some kind of child snatcher. Anyway, it's Nick here. We're on the ZX Spectrum. We're going to be playing a game called Outlaw, published by Players Premier in 1990. It's based loosely on the arcade cabinet from Capcom called Gunsmoke, which I'm sure you've heard of that, in 1985. Set in the Wild West, it's a shooter. If I don't do very well, I have got a poke for infinite lives. It's over 4 stages. Here's the 4 stages. So pick your bounty. You must take out a whole town of vigilantes and then beat the boss at the end, and that's pretty much it. If you like Gunsmoke, well, let's have a look at this one. Not a direct transfer, so we'll see how close to that game it is. Bounty 20,000, go for the highest one. Now, here's our man. Doesn't look great so far. The screen continually scrolls, so you can't hold it down, but you can go up and down the screen, but you can't stop dead. You can't go left or right, it's just diagonal and shooting stuff. So you just avoid all these desperados. By shooting these bins, you can get special power-ups, which are represented down the left-hand side in those colour boxes. You can release them, I think, by hitting spacebar. Other than that, it's just shoot and avoid everything. I'm not doing too bad here. Bim. My favourite run and gun of all time on the ZX Spectrum is Commando, and it sure isn't that. Now, it's a little bit monochrome, it moves a bit awkwardly. Yeah, it doesn't look like a blockbuster, but this is the Wild West as we go through these mountains. This is the hardest stage you can pick as we reach our bounty. Now, I've got a double fire here. All these bins will have some sort of power-up. If you hit a bomb, then you are doomed. Get it? Get it. Right. Underneath the word Outlaw on the top left is my lives left in green. We're going up to some townsfolk. At the end of the stage, there'll be the boss, and that'll be your bounty, like some sort of like high noon thing. Also come out on the Amstrad CPC and the Commodore 64. If you had this one, let me know. And I think it can be fair to say the arcade cabinet Gunsmoke is a lot better than this. 1990, very late. Well, it's late in the Spectrum's run, and games like this would have been acceptable in 84 and 85. In 1990, there's no real reason to play this. So, you know, I think it even would have been quite bad back in the day. There's the end of level boss, and he fired an axe, and I got killed. Well, we got to the end anyway of that stage. So it looks like even a nincompoop can progress quite far on this. So let's put a poke in for infinite lives, and we'll start a bit lower down this time. Who should we go with? Don't have to do them all in order, but this is 5,000 bucks. We're fighting this bloke, and the town this time is green. Yeah, make your own music, won't you? Your favourite music. I think that's from Bonanza, isn't it? I think it might be. I might be wrong. I probably am. Right, what's that star do? We do not know. There's some people firing at us from embankments there. Yeah, it's all green. It looks a bit like Saberwolf, this guy, but not as stylish. We walk past this saloon or whatever it is. It's Greentown in the Wild West. If you're from Greentown, comment below. How did it get green? I don't think I want to know the answers to that. Anyway, right. So this isn't Red Dead Redemption, is it? But it's a little bit earlier. Haven't games, you know, got better since then? Ammo's ticking down the bottom. If we run out of ammo, we can, as you might have guessed, is blow up a bin, and there might be ammo there. The Wild West, it was well known for its bins, wasn't it? There's bins everywhere. In bin day, shoot him. Right, 5,000. The levels, I don't think are overly long on this one. Not too much variety. Looks like the banditos on this level exactly the same as the last level. The bin idea is the same. I'd imagine the end of level boss is quite similar also. So once you've seen one level, you've pretty much seen them all. And I'm guessing all 4 levels are slightly different colour against a black backdrop. I can avoid those twits quite easily. Yeah, they're idiots. They're just walking past. Right, and this guy's firing axes at me, and he's not moving about at all. I could probably take a diagonal shot and kill him, can't I? Yeah, this is stupid. Well, he's just going to die, isn't he? This is the worst end-level boss I've ever seen, ever. This is rubbish. Oh, yeah, as I get killed. Right, not too much ammo left. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Surely not. Why is he throwing axes at me? That doesn't make any sense for the Wild West, unless he's a Cherokee Indian. Is the game going to go over here? Maybe I should use one of my special powers. Another bullet in the groin. No. Bullet in the groin. Bullet in the groin. What was that song? Anyway. And he's dead. Right, so that's him gone. Once we've beaten all 4 enemies, it's the end of the game. And, you know, I might as well try and beat all 4 of them, mightn't I? Who should we do next? Let's do this one. 10,000, it's Scarface Sam. Forgot the name of the first person. So this is $10,000 as we go into Cyan Town. So it must be twice as difficult as... Oh, man, it's the same gameplay again. Where's the incentive to play this over and over again? Back in the day, as a kid, I don't think I would have played this very much, especially for 1990. Bearing in mind, I think Commando came out in either 1985 or 1984 from Elite. That blows this away, and this is like 4 or 5 years later. 6 years, maybe. Man, what a slow game. The character's quite responsive. Oh, look, I thought I had infinite lives on there. Perhaps I didn't. I thought I had infinite lives on. Let's just rework that. So I did stage 1. I did stage 1 with, you know, maximum lives. I've got to start all over again. Well, let's just rip through here for fun. Yeah. Anyway, there's the 4 twits. The 4 twits of doom. Put the poke in. Make sure it goes okay this time around. It's Wild West shooting. Diddly-dee-dee-dee-dee. I like West Bank. That was a good Wild West Spectrum game. And also the Wild Bunch. This one, not feeling it quite so much. As we back in to Cyan Town. If you're from Cyan Town, comment below. Is it all cyan? Sounds a bit Chinese. Shoot the bin. What's in there? Don't know. Right. What I don't seem to be using too much is the spacebar function to get the special powers, because I don't think you need them. So even with the poke off first of all, which I thought was on, I completed a quarter of the game. So if you persist with this, if you want to, then I think you're going to complete it within a day or maybe 2 days. It's not going to take too much practice. There's not too many skills. Just amble up the screen slowly, diagonal left and right when you can do. But you could probably get past and avoid everything without shooting anyone, like Terminator 2 when he said, "I swear I will not kill anyone." And he just shot them all in the foot or something. Look at those. There's disco dancers. Those cowboy disco dancers. Yeah. The levels aren't overly huge. Scroll's quite slow. The movement is laborious. The power-ups are very uninteresting. It doesn't do Gunsmoke justice at all, which is a rather good classic game on the arcade cabinets. There's a bomb. I'll die straight away if I hit that. Just go past them. The end of level boss, I presume, is going to throw an axe at me. It's going to come up any second now. There's some bins. There's the 4 dancers of the apocalypse. There they go, doing the can-can. Right, this guy's throwing an axe, but he's moving left to right because he's got a heavier bounty. But even so, I should easily be able to avoid him because he only fires axes vertically downwards. So as long as you're not vertically in line with him, you'll know you'll probably win if you don't get cocky like that. Right, live staying on 4, so it's working here. Look at this. Rubbish strategy. A twit could complete this game, and I think you're going to see one do that. So that's $10,000 done. The level wasn't overly long. What time? How long have we been playing this? I think we might as well complete the game, mightn't we? We might as well complete the game, see what happens. It's Yellow Town. Is this a railway? Let's go. What is your favourite cowboy game on the ZX Spectrum? Comment below, or even Commodore 64 or Amstrad or Amiga. Let me know below. There's a few we've covered. There's one by Ultimate, which I always get the name wrong. Gunfight, I think that was. Anyway. But Wild Bunch, for sure, is my favourite one. That's not really a run and gun Wild Bunch. It's more like, well, it's a text adventure, I suppose. There we go. But you get to play a good bit of poker on that, drink a few beers. But it's you know, Red Dead Redemption is a little bit better than this. Well, let's say hugely better than this. Same gameplay again this stage. We're not seeing anything new apart from the different colours. As a kid, I don't think normally the changing the colours would excite me as a kid, but I think this one, the graphics are the same, the enemies are exactly the same. There's been no incentive for me to go back and play this ever again with the choice available, as I said before, especially for 1990. Yeah, quite poor this, quite poor. Anyway, it's not about seeing all the good games, it's just by trying to see as many as we can. And it's the bad games that make the good games look good. I want to like this more. I mean, what's wrong with it? Quite a few. It's just not very exciting as an experience. Again, if you had it back in the day, not many other games. As a child, you would have added more of the storyline to it, and you probably would have got a little bit more out of this. And it's another axe thrower again. What a surprise! What's the difference between him? We've got a double shot. Beep. Yeah. He's moving very slow, and I've killed him as well, so that's him dead. 2 left. 20,000 bucks now. We attempted this first time. I almost got quite far before. This is Butch Moonwalk. Dun 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 dun. Who's bad? Well, my gameplay's pretty bad, but not as bad as the game this time. I've been usurped. Look at the baddies here. Have you seen them somewhere before? I think you might have done. It's good to have a run and gun with a Western theme, though, because quite often they're all army men. But even so, I would have liked to. I would have liked to remake, really. If you know of a good conversion of Gunsmoke on the ZX Spectrum that I don't know about, then comment below. I'd love Elite to have had a go at it. They would have come up with something quite a bit different. But this time it's Players Premiere in 1990. Boom, boom. I mean, this gun sound as well. I know the Spectrum's limited with its bleeper, but this gun sound, it doesn't sound like a bullet, does it? It sounds like someone that's bashing a box of Tic Tacs against a living room table. Listen to this gun. Tic Tacs, anyone? Perhaps that's what he's firing. It does look like Tic Tacs he's firing also. Yeah, I think, would it have been better with mixed colours? I'm not quite sure it would have been. I'm not quite sure it would have been. The power-ups are pretty weedy, although I haven't used too many. I think we could fire a bomb forward if we want to. You see we've got various things there. I don't know what the star does. There we go. What's that? I think I've just threw some dynamite, actually. It does cycle through. Some more dynamite. That's good. I'm really getting used to the dynamite now. I mean, it's quite poor, isn't it, when you just walk around the enemies. And we got an axe thrower. This is the most difficult bounty in the game, remember? And I've killed him. Right, just one left, and that's the one we did before without the poke on. So just got to beat him, and then it'll be the end of the game. So you don't get much content here at all. It's Mr. No Name. Excellent. They couldn't even bother to think of a name with him. I think that might be a take on the Clint Eastwood character, the man with no name from A Fistful of Dollars. Yeah, do you feel lucky? No, that was in Dirty Harry. Didn't say that there. Right. Boom, boom. I just want this game to end now. And as a kid, I think I would have had probably a similar sort of experience. Once you completed it, if you ever did, there's no real reason to come back again. If a friend come round your house and you want to showcase how good your computer was and how good you were and how good all your games were, so you talk about you at school to everyone, then you would not load this. You would not load it at all. I don't know what those things are coming at me. What are those? Spaceships? What are they doing in the Wild West? If you know what they are, let me know. I don't know what they are. Diddly doo doo doo, diddly doo 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 doo, diddly doo 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 doo, diddly doo, no way. Down 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 down, diddly doo. Great films that. It reminds me, I need to watch them again. I've got them on Blu-ray somewhere. A Fistful of Dollars for a few dollars more. The good, the bad, and the ugly. Great spaghetti western starring good old Clint Eastwood. I don't think he would have been too impressed with this game, Clint Eastwood. Nah. Oh man, these Tic Tacs are getting my nerves now. Tick, 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 boom. Don't walk over the bombs or you will die. There's our score there, 45. Right, end of level boss. 45 degree, look at that. You can fire axes at me all you like, mate. I can just wander around like this. Oh dear, I got killed. You might see you can get extra speed up every now and again by collecting those boots. Those boots were made for walking. I mean, how exciting is this? How exciting is this, man? Yeah, great gameplay this is. Right, and I'm going to just shoot him from 45 degrees. A bit like when you scored the goals in kickoff too. 45 degrees for the win. He's axing, he's running right. There we go. Congratulations, you've done so well that we will make a feature film about your heroic exploits. Well, that's a film I won't be watching. It's been the most boringest film of all time. So the gameplay was laboured. The game wasn't particularly exciting. After a bit of practice, you'll be completing it, and after that, there'll be no reason to go back to it. So that's my damning review. I hope you liked having a look at that one. That was Outlaw, published by Players Premiere in 1990 on the good old ZX Spectrum 48K. Got any comments about this game, similar games, or anything retro, then please put that below. You're always more than welcome. Until next time, take great care of yourself, and a very fond goodbye.
Goodbye.